Hi there. Wow. Kirby Gal 55 wants to know, how do you cope not being able to stand up in your van? I don't know. I guess I stand up when I get out of my van. But I'm so used to it after 7 years. I was actually good with it from the beginning. It really didn't bother me much at all. When I pull my pants up, I sit here like this, I put them on, and I lift up. And then, because I've got excellent knees, I can stand up. And actually, I can sort of stand up. See, I'm standing up. Yeah. I can almost stand up. I can almost stand up, right? I know. You know, I've actually done that before. It's kind of like, yeah. I'm going to stretch and straighten my legs. Straighten my legs up. Then get back down. I know. I guess I just deal with it. It doesn't bother me. If I need to stand up, I go outside. That's what I do. Here's one from Rhonda Ghost 4462. Do you just sleep on the floor with a pillow and blanket? I know, I added my little inflection there, yeah. Well, that's the way it sounded. Do you just sleep on the floor with a pillow and blanket? Well, sort of, but not completely, right? Let's talk about this. My pillows. Yeah, so I just have a pillow and blanket. I sleep on the floor. But I will tell you, I have actually added some like pillow, what are they called? Memory foam. Memory foam, they're like for the bathroom, some rugs. And I've got 2 or 3 of them. In fact, let me show you here. So this actually, my whole floor is, I have 1 here, 2 here. So really, anytime that I move around, my knees are on a pillow. But this is what they look like. And then I have an extra one here. Let me show you. Yeah. This is the one I kind of keep here, and I keep a towel over it. That way, you know, crumbs don't get on it. Let me pull this up. Yeah, this is it. They're like memory foam. Yeah. It's really improved. It really has improved. So this is my floor here. Let me put this back. Gotta make everything pretty. Okay. Okay. So when I'm on my knees, it's so much more comfortable. It really is. So let me show you what else I sleep on. Okay, I've mentioned so many times, I have a sleeping bag. It's rolled up, and this is a perfect place for it. It fits right here. I just push it in. I sort of kick it with my feet. I've got a system down, right? And it's a -25 sleeping bag. And what does that mean? Well, it means that I won't die if it's -25, if I get inside of it and the temperature's -25 outside. So I won't die. I won't be comfortable, but I won't die, okay? So, but do I sleep inside of it? No, because I'm really not in that kind of a temperature. Not in Arizona. Even last year it was really cold in Tucson, and I never crawled inside of it. I sleep on top of it. It's padding. And the reason that I mention it's -25 is because that means the padding's really thick. If I think the lowest I have seen is -35. And I've seen one of those. A friend of mine in Reno had a minus 35. Oh my gosh, that was like this thick. Well, even just the top layer was this thick, and then what you slept on top of once you got in it, the bottom was this. It was huge, but it was heavy. And I just don't want any, I don't know. If I got a minus 35, I don't know if it would fit in here. So, I sleep on top of that. I mentioned I got memory foam rugs underneath my towels here. I've already got a carpet under here. It's a thick carpet. It's a good carpet. It's like for your house. And then I've got 4 blankets on top of that. I mean, they're just blankets. I'm not willing to give up those blankets. I love the blankets. They're gorgeous blankets. I got them down in Nogales, Mexico, on the other side of the border. And they're not just Mexican blankets that you might see. These are very, very well made. They were expensive. There's different grades of Mexican blankets. So I don't want to get rid of them. And they're not taking up the space. So I've got them laid down, and it adds for more padding. If I ever got into a house and needed them and wanted them, I can just take them out. You know what I'm saying? So I might as well use them for a purpose, because I'm not willing to give those up. Now, here's another thing I got going on, and I'll show you. And I've had some people say, well, why don't you just get this or get that? Well, I'm going to show you. Okay, here we go. Under here is my bedding. It's my pillows that I sleep on. These are pillows too, but these are sort of like my living room pillows. I lean on them, but I do use these for my knees. So when I'm a side sleeper, so when I turn, I can put my knees on a pillow. It's just better ergonomically for my hips. Okay? And I've always, even younger, I've had a pillow under my knees. So, let's see my puppy. Roof, 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 roof. Yeah. My ear itches. Hold on. Okay. Alrighty. What's under here? This is just an extra towel. These are 2 pillows, 1, 2. These are for my head. I use one for my head and one for my arm. I'm all pillowed out. When I was living in a house, I actually had 2 more pillows for my arm, and then I had 2 pillows for my knees on each side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I had 8 pillows in my bed. Yeah. So 2 pillows. But what is this? This is, these are my extra towels. I went crazy with towels. I love towels. They work for my van. I've got towels. That way I protect my van floor, and I can take them out every day. The top ones, I shake out this one because it's over a memory foam rug. And then I shake out this one and this one, okay? Those are the ones I shake out. But I shake them out every day. I hope all this makes sense. Okay, so I went crazy with towels because I was changing out my towels like every week or every 3 days. And then I would wash them all. Well, I've kind of changed that system a little bit. Okay, that's a lot of money washing these towels. I basically deal with these towels all week long. I just shake them out really good, and I'm very careful. But I had all these extra towels. It's a bundle of towels, and what I do is it's folded up 3 ways, 1, 2, 3, so that it fits up here. But when I lay them out, there's probably, I think there's 6 towels. And I fold this out, and I sleep on top of that, put that down, and then I put this down, my sleeping bag. So in all reality, okay, I've got underneath me, I've got like this much padding, seriously, with considering what's already on my floor and my towels and my sleeping bag. So you can say, well, what do you just do? How did you put that? Do you just sleep on the floor with a pillow and blanket? So no, not really. I got my padding going on here, yeah. And it's so comfortable. It is so comfortable. Now, maybe later, I know some of you are going to say, oh, you could be using this, or you could get a memory foam and then fold it up in the day. Where am I going to put that? Where am I going to roll that up? My friend Jack Moore, he's in Ohio. He's in West Virginia, Ohio border, and he's working. And he's now staying in a minivan full time. And he was going to get some memory foam too, and he goes, what am I going to do with that memory foam? It's thick. What do you do with it? I mean, it'd be like a monster when I'm not using it, it'd be a monster inside of my minivan. I like having my open space, and I don't have any room in the back here. No, I didn't even bring my camp chair. When I was camping, I was putting up my hammock, and so many of you said, well, why don't you buy a fold-out chair? Oh, I got one. In fact, I've got two. But I didn't want to carry them around this summer. I just didn't. They're in my storage. Yeah, I've got some really nice ones. One is a heated chair. It's a fold-out, and it's heated for the winter. Oh, yeah. And then my other one's an REI. I mean, I spent like $100 for that one. It's a nice one. People that have sat on go, wow, this is like a throne. It's really comfortable. But it takes room. So if I'm not even willing to drive around with my chair back there, I'm certainly not willing to drive around with rolled up memory foam. I'm just not. I just don't have the room. So this is my system. I've got these because it doesn't take up much room. And I'm telling you, I am so comfortable. I really, 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 really am. I really am. I mean, I wake up and yes, the only extra thing I have to do that I didn't do before was fold this over once and fold it over again and slip it up here. So these are my blankets. I've got a purple Sherpa blanket, and that I use every night. I mean, I just do. I put the real soft on next to me. And then these are wool blankets. These are really nice. You know where I got these from? Years ago, I met somebody, and he was in the service. And do you remember way back when Carter was president? I know, it's a long time ago. When Carter was president and all those refugees from Cuba were coming over to Miami. Well, they were having like all these, they were building like these tent cities for them so they could vet them and check them in and find, and discover who they are. What are these people all about? Well, they had made all of these, they were red. I don't know if it's that for Cuba or whatever, but they made these red. And if they're red from the army that they were, or the government that they were from that era, that time. And he had like oodles of them. So he gave me a bunch. Now, each of my children, I think, still have one. I only brought two with me, but I had like 4 or 5 of them. He just had all these blankets that he bought, I guess, from when they stopped using them, then he bought them up. But he offered them to me for free. So I took them. My kids all have, if they still have them. But anyways, they're so comfortable. Now in the winter, I first use this blanket, and then it could be, I have 1, 2, or 3 blanket nights. Okay? I classify them that way. Sometimes it's a 2 blanket night. It's starting to get cold. It's going to end up getting cold in the middle of the night, right? But if it's a 3 blanket night, which I have, oh my gosh, yeah, it's going to be cold. And then, I really have to tuck it under so air doesn't come in. I've got it down. I've been doing this for 7 years, so I've got it down pat. I really do. Now, under here is my sheet. It's a really nice sheet. And I put that, once I lay my sleeping blanket down, I put the sheet over it and tuck it in. Yeah. I did have a satin. These are satin pillowcases. I think I'm going to replace them. I thought, well, I'll go satin because it's supposed to be so good for your skin. I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed at all. The satin, it kind of like is getting these little knots on it. And well, that's not good. So I'm going with another. Yeah. I might go. I wanted to get satin, but, well, we'll see. They're kind of expensive. So anyways, this is my bedding up here. You like? Let me put this back down. Yeah, I just put this cover over it because it looks nice. Tuck it in. Yeah. I work hard at making my van look nice. That's just the way I am. I mean, that's the way my house was. I mean, my house looked nice. I had nice things and I would decorate it. I mean, I was an artist. I did painting and drawings and yeah. So I had a lot of just little knickknacks. Go to the secondhand stores and kind of look around. If something really caught my eye, I go, oh, that's cool. I would make things. So I was very creative. And so for me, if I'm going to live here full time, and that's probably one of the reasons I really love it in here, is because I took the time to make it look nice. I got rid of the clutter. There's no clutter. Well, yeah, for me, anything that's out, it kind of does have, everything can be put away. Like my, on top of my dresser, I got my Bible here, and I've got this thing that kind of holds a little bit. Got my sunglasses over here. So yeah, I mean this, and I got a little towel on it. And, oops, I'm lopsided. There we go. There we go. Yeah, let me put my puppy back. Yeah, I've had this ever since I started. It's a gun. Remember, they make the best stuffed animals, and I liked him. Yeah. I forget what he is. He's a replica of I forget the name of the mountain dog or something like that, but he really does look like it. But he's always been with me, and yeah, it's just a decoration. There we go. Okay. He sits up there. It's just, I don't know. It's just, I've grown fond of it. It's like a little decoration. And of course I got my pet flower. I know. Goofy, huh? So that's, do you just sleep with on the floor with a pillow and a blanket? No, it's a little bit more complicated than that. Yes, it is. Oh gosh, yeah. So yeah, I got the system down. If you want to offer suggestions, I probably won't take them. I won't take them. I'll tell you, I did take the suggestion when Janet, she let me know on them tea bags. Yeah, let me get a tea. This is infused in cold water. But tomorrow I pick up at the Amazon pickup place, and I ordered some English breakfast tea, but it's in a tin. And I ordered a tea ball spoon, yeah. Because, no, I don't want to be drinking plastic. They found out that there's, and when they do the bags, the tea bags, it's infused with these little these that are microscopic plastic. I mean, that sounds like one of those forever toxins in your body. It like stays forever. You know, no, I don't need that. And when I lived in my house, I mean, I was big on herbal teas. So in all reality, when I get back to Tucson, because I know where to go to get all the herbs and spices and teas and coffees and everything, organic, and they're loose, so I can bag it up myself on what I want. That's when I'll probably really start adding in. So I'll go back to my system of when I lived in a house of doing my own teas. I would drink St. John's wort, catnip, lemon balm, you know, things like that. Very relaxing herbs, relaxing do it at night. You know, it's sort of like sleepy time tea, only this, I can put all mine together. So, well, there you go. That's how I sleep. I've got some more. Tomorrow, we're still going to talk about sleepy stuff. Bedtime. It's bedtime. So I'm going to talk more about bedtime stuff. Yeah. Because it's a big deal. Living in a van, having your nighttime routines, you know, things like that. So, okay. You guys go out and have a really good day. Okay? It's an order. Okay? So I want you to go have a good day. Got it? Okay. Yes. So you say, yes, ma'am. Okay. I'll be positive. Good things are coming our way. Please subscribe and give me a thumbs up. And if it's in your heart, go to minivanlee.com and just send me a little gift. Okay? It keeps me going and it helps support me. We YouTubers, we do need support here and there because we put out these videos and we're not making like anything like we probably should of what is owed us, you know. But that's a whole nother video, isn't it? I think I just did one on that, right? Okay. I love you guys. Bye. Till tomorrow.